All 19 countries in the first semi-final have been rehearsing over the past 2 days. But how has it been? The only country in the first semi-final that has not yet failed to qualify to the final is Azerbaijan. Jens-Erik, you were covering the rehearsal. Will they fail this time?
No,
Why not?
because I think it's a strong opener. She can sing, and the show is quite good. You have a clear meaning of what the message is when they are running around. She's running around in the mountains, and I like it, and I think they will qualify. Yes.
I think that they may fail actually, because it is. I think it's not as strong as the others that they had in the past that qualified. So I think that there's a risk of an unqualification this year because the first semi-final is so strong.
Does it mean anything that they're opening?
Well, I don't think that the problem is that they are the opener, but I think that the problem is just that the song is not as good as the others, and the competition.
It is just as good as Azerbaijan normally is, or should I say Sweden?
Okay, if we consider that it is still as good as the others, it is in the first semi-final, and the competition is really strong.
Iceland is a country we have not seen in the final since 2014. Pedro, you watched the rehearsal. How was it?
Not good and quite uneventful. I don't think it's going to create an impact. And if last year's Svala didn't make it through, I don't see it happening for this year's entry.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
I didn't watch the performance, but I like him. He's got good vocals, and he's really happy to be here. And if you pay attention to him, he's grown since the start. So hopefully he qualifies. He deserves it. But yeah, it's too strong of a semi.
I think he's very charming, and he's got some likability, but I'm not sure it's enough to qualify. But it's difficult not to like him somehow. But it's him, and the song may not be as strong as it needs to be.
But here I also want to add that we saw him a couple of weeks ago in Amsterdam, and there he really connected with the audience much better than any of the other artists. If he can pull that off again to the TV viewers, I'm not convinced Iceland is not returning to the final. In 2014, Switzerland were last time in the final. That was Gibraltar. Michael, you watched the rehearsal this year.
The rehearsal was very good. There's absolutely nothing to fault with the song. Unfortunately, they're up against a lot of good other countries this year. Switzerland don't have the votes. There's a lot of Eastern countries. There's a lot of friendly countries towards each other. I think Switzerland have had it again, which is a real shame. They've made a really good effort. They really deserve it, but they're going to be left in the semis again.
I do believe in Switzerland, and I think we all do, but it's a very strong semi-final. It's very hard to believe that they will, no matter what, no matter how good the performance is, because it was really good.
I would say that if Switzerland had sent this song any other year, they would have for sure qualified. But this year, with this semi-final, it is tough.
The standard of the songs from all the countries is really getting better all the time. So it really isn't Switzerland's fault. They did improve their song. It's really good. The sad thing is every other country has upped their game too. That's the problem for Switzerland.
You were referring also to that it's just simply the strongest semi-final. Would this song have made it better last year?
Yes.
We haven't seen the former Yugoslavian Republic of Macedonia in the final since 2012. Are they going to make it this year?
I hope
Yes.
so, right?
Yeah.
Me and Lauren specifically like that song. Do you want to know? Do you want to understand why?
It's got 3 different beats to it, which makes it stand out even more, and she's got high notes that she can really hit. And it's just one of those catchy songs that makes you want to dance. And it'll obviously be at the club a lot, but she can sing and she can dance. Can't go wrong with the song.
On top of that, they make a real good usage of the stage. They go all around. They have a lot of things happening that entertains the viewers at home. So maybe. Hope so.
Well, I liked the song before we came here, and here when I saw their staging, it was a little bit too chaotic for me. and also I wasn't too much impressed by the dress. Actually, for me, from those 19 countries that we saw so far, I think that former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia may be one of the candidates for the Barbara Dex Award.
But you like the dress.
Yeah, I like it. Isn't it the one she wears in the music video? Yeah, it's
Well, I thought that
nice.
she wore the dress
Blank on it.
actually vice versa, the opposite side. I don't know why. It was like here it was at the neck, and then she had like the plain back. I would just wear it just the opposite side. If I would be her.
The last time we saw Ireland in the final was in 2013. That was Ryan Dolan representing them. Now it's another rider. Michael, you watched Ryan's performance today. How was it?
I thought the performance was excellent. He's as good live as the record is. I really like this song. It doesn't matter which country it came from, I just love the song. Again, by country-wise, Ireland, although everybody likes Ireland, they don't seem to have a lot of friends with the voters. I hope that this is going to make the final. It deserves it as a song alone. Love it. That's all I can say about it. Just love the song.
Well, I don't think it's happening. Last year they sent a quite similar song to this year's and they didn't qualify. I don't think it's happening this year again.
Lauren, what do you think?
I like the song. I think it's got that timeless feel to it. Anyone can like it, and it's got a good message of love is love, and that's obviously a very important topic right now. And he brings it to the stage, and he brings it to the light, so hopefully he'll get a lot of viewers to vote for him.
I don't think that it would be a sure qualifier or sure non-qualifier. I think that it's one of those that can do or cannot, may or may not, because it really depends a lot on the situation on the night of the semi-final, how the audience will react. Because I think that there is maybe around 14 or 15 songs that actually could qualify, so it's really a lot. So there will be definitely few very good songs that will not qualify, unfortunately. So we have to count with this.
Last year Portugal won on a very simple performance. No gimmicks, nothing to distract or appeal to the viewers in particular. This year it's different. We're seeing a lot of countries actually coming up with special things, using all sorts of equipment on stage. Jens Erik, why is that?
I think some of the answer to that question is that the producers of the show has dropped those big LED screens that we have seen in the past editions of the Eurovision. So all the directors, stage directors around Europe that has thought, what can we do now to attract the attention back home in the TV screens? What do we have to do? So they just come up with a lot of ideas.
Do you think it will work with all those gimmicks?
I think some songs need the gimmicks, and I think that when you just have a plain stage, it can be quite boring, and it doesn't really put on a show. I kind of liked last year's staging more than this year's. I just don't think it goes anywhere. It's very flat. I like the bridge, but that's, I guess, a kind of a gimmick, because the bridge is there, but staging, it's important, and I don't think Lisbon delivers. Unpopular opinion. Now I'm going to get attacked on Twitter, but woo!
We have now seen all these 19 countries rehearse for the first time, but which songs actually impressed us the most? Pedro, who impressed you most from first semi-final?
Surprise, surprise! Cyprus, obviously. I already enjoyed the song a lot, but with the performance it elevated to a whole new level, and I personally think it's a top 10, if not top 5 contender. Maybe it's also an unpopular opinion, but we'll see about that.
I think Fyrom, Macedonia, is really good. A lot of people are really doubting if they'll qualify, but I think with that show, they will qualify now.
Of course it's Lithuania. The girl can sing the whole time. She can sing the Bible, she can sing any old book. She's just got the best voice around at this time. She doesn't need any gimmicks. You're on about gimmicks. She sings the song, she sings it wonderfully, and she's always going to impress.
Well, I have to agree with Pedro. I think Cyprus impressed me a bit. I didn't pay much attention to the song before, but after seeing this kind of Beyonce show, I actually kind of like it a little bit now. So I wouldn't say it's become my new favorite. That's too much. But a top 10.
Well, it's very difficult to choose only one, but I would choose at least two. I would choose Estonia and Finland, which are two neighboring countries, so it's not far from from one to the other. And as a bonus, I should mention that I think that the Czech Republic and Mikolas Josef have prepared the best staging that we saw from the Czech Republic in the last few years, but unfortunately they may not happen.
If everything goes well with Mikolas Josef, is Czech Republic on their way to the best result ever?
Definitely. It depends on the situation with his health and with his back. Hopefully he will be able to move and to maybe just do a small dance, and we will see. But they will definitely need to change a little bit the choreography, because I suppose they are not able, or Mikolas is not able to do the backflips anymore.
Can I say one thing about Mikolas and his backflips? He was good before, his show was good before the backflips. Let that be a warning. Bring a song, skip the backflips. No more backflips.
So that was all for first semi-final. In the next 2 days we will see the rehearsals from the second semi-final, and of course stay tuned on EuroVisionary.
Bye. Oh, and hello to Bulgaria. Special shout out to them. They were good too, and we just totally ignored them during the whole thing. So, go Bulgaria.
And I must say hi to my family back home watching this phenomenal show.
We hope you liked our opinions. Please like our videos and share them. Also, we'd love to hear from you. Please give us all your comments. We'd love to hear what you have to say about these countries.